Hey guys, so someone just called this to my attention. I did an original video yesterday, and that damn Finkel decided to go and he watched my video live on the air, sniping, as they call it. I'm not sure if that's the right term or not. I think generally sniping is when you're doing it live, but still, he's basically copying my product. I made an original video and he just goes and jumps on it and he just sits there watching my video, making comments about my video. Who does that? Who else on YouTube would do that? I mean, God, have some originality. So I'm going to watch a little bit of it. I'm not going to watch a lot because, Finkel being Finkel, I think my video was like 5 minutes long. It took him over an hour to watch it because he's got to stop every 10 seconds making comments. Again, I say, who does that? Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna start playing this. You notice I took it forward near the end of his long, boring opening. God, Finkel, get somebody to make you an opening. What is this crap? I hope you didn't pay for this. Jeez, I could have thrown something together better than this, but here we go. Let's see what he had to say here.
Good morning. Hey, what's up, upstate? Upstate New York in the house. We've stumbled across a.
Now that was Mr. Nice Guy. I mean, now there's a guy that knows how to use YouTube. He puts all the original content out there. He doesn't sit and watch somebody else's content. Finkel, come on already.
Dark side of YouTube, beyond making content, and this dark side is where you show other people's content and you commentate on it. That's not really content; it's commentation. It's become quite a sling fest. So no hard feelings if you don't want a part of this, because it's people getting idiotic and dunking on people who are idiotic for dunking on people who are idiotic. It's really silly. It's beneath you, but you're welcome to stay and watch if you want. I was jealous that you went to the Griffiths Air Force Base former hospital.
Oh my God, I've got to speed this up a little bit. I cannot listen to this forever. Let's go to 125.
Anyway, I woke up to this morning and I saw my good friend Muxter did a show last night. It's a short show. I've been dunked on.
Yeah, his good friend. He calls me his good friend. What's he's doing? He's stealing my content, my original content, and now he's trying to pass it off as his own. God.
We all have been dunked on. That's a very good point. Some people are more tentative about it. More tentative. We used to follow a guy named Fraud Wrangler, who was very tentative, and I don't know about others. I've kind of backed off from that because he's done here in a couple.
Do we really need a history lesson?
Wrangler, I don't know if I told you at Dunkin' Donuts or not. Fraud Wrangler is the guy who goes after First Amendment auditors. Lately, he's been more focused on the angry vet for public safety, and I can't remember that one. But he used to go after anybody on the internet who does First Amendment audit or that kind of stuff. Unfortunately for him, he says stupid shit. People like to dunk.
My video wasn't even about Fraud Wrangler. Why are you talking about Fraud Wrangler?
And by the way,
oh my God,
we're dunking on is someone who dunks on him, but also dunked on another guy. He's done me. Oh, he's done you. Oh, has he? Oh, I would be curious to watch what stupid shit he has to say about you. But another group is dunking on not just him, but generally specific on Vegas Hips, on me, on Muxter. Not so much on me and Muxter because they're they realize when they come after me and Muckster, we kind of
yeah, yada yada yada. Come on.
But anyway, Fraud at Wrangler. All right,
get on to the point of the video already.
In an act of cowardice. Well, recently, this other channel dunked, for lack of a better word. You've been thinking about dunking. It can be fun. Just don't let it consume you. Continue what you do. Sure, make fun of people out there, but don't. This is all the F3 folks do is dunk. This is all Kaiser does is dunk. He's more serious about it and ignorant about it. But anyway, the coward Michael Kaiser, Fraud at Wrangler, shot a Marine in the back of the head in an act of cowardice. And recently, another guy who does what we do, does the camera thing, and he also plays a lot of silly games. He was told that Kaiser has bigger balls because he actually did that. And we're a little bit butthurt about that, and we reacted to it. But they're going on and on about our reaction. Well, last night, Monster fed into their reaction.
He says we. I reacted to it. This guy is just glomming onto me. God. And I gotta tell you, people, it's a little upsetting. Oh, hey, Donna, how you doing over there? Sorry, I haven't been looking at this page. I'm looking at the page with this ridiculous video. I don't know how much of this you saw, but Finkel went and he took my video and he's commenting on it like it's some sort of original thing. I made original content and this guy is stealing it. He starts off by calling me his friend. I don't know how much of this I can watch. Let's listen to some more.
I thought I would do a little snipe on Muckster.
See there's my video. Look, it has my name right on it.
Okay. And I'm going to play a little bit and comment on it. Now, I'm not really dunking on Muckster, although there is one dunk, but I'm guilty of it too, so I can't completely slam Muckster. This is my thought to Muckster and to myself. I am looking in the mirror when I say this, and to generally specific, is the same thing that I tell people who react to the camera. Ignore the camera. Ignore the dunkers. Because when you keep doing stuff like this, it feeds them. It actually feeds them because they don't have.
What are you doing right now?
Look for stuff.
Oh my God! What is it with this guy?
The stuff that they can find a way to laugh at. It's kind of like middle school. You remember middle school? It's kind of like that kind of behavior. And yeah, as adults, we all do it. But I'm going to play. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to play it. I'm going to critique.
Who does this? Who just sits and watch other people's videos? This is not what YouTube is supposed to be about. So now I'm really going to do something that I thought I would never do. I'm going to go back to the well 3 days in a row. And I usually like to just say what I'm saying and move on to something else. And I'm also going to do something that I find ridiculous that places do is I'm going to watch somebody watching somebody else.
That's this kind of weird side of YouTube that you probably haven't played with, Mr. Nice Guy. Maybe you've seen it, but you pretty much just make content and put it out there. What you're about to see Muckster do.
See, he just can't help himself. He has to interrupt. Just let the video speak for itself. Oh, man.
It was what I'm kind of dunking on. A lot of people on YouTube do it. You're probably familiar with it.
But let me tell you why. So, as you know, I did this stuff the last couple of days about Stone Vet saying that it took guts to shoot a guy in the back and all that. And then I did
That's what I'm talking about. And since then,
they
said we
interrupting again.
But the original video where he said that another guy copied, and we've all seen that. They said it's out of context. You're making a mountain out of molehill, blah blah blah. But they won't bring up that original video. I've dabbled, never posted anything. Oh, okay. You know, the trouble with it, unless you're really good at being a punk that makes fun of people, you come across with stuff that they get to make fun of, and they probably will make fun of what I'm doing right now. No problem. No biggie. Actually, I guess I'm
no kidding.
Giving them comment.
What are you doing?
I felt like I just wanted to comment on this when I saw this morning. Yeah, okay. Stone Vet told Vegas Vips Kaiser has bigger balls because Kaiser did a cowardly act of shooting someone in the back. I'd like to see a Western movie where the hero shoots people in the back. I get it. Stone Vet doesn't think Kaiser is a hero, but the way he articulated that, and they keep saying context. Well, bring up the whole video again, or at least make a copy of the video for a few minutes before to a few minutes after, so we can get the context. If there's just more context than a drunk getting pissed off at a chatter and saying a cowardly murderer has bigger balls. If there's more context to that, by all means, we'd love to hear it. So far,
If you would just let my video run, I already said, show us the context. Oh, God. What is it with you, Finkel? Do something original. Don't just sit and watch somebody else do a video. Man, you're bringing YouTube down.
far nothing, and so far they are still hiding that original video.
Follow up on that, which the follow up was mostly really supposed to be kind of an intellectual exercise, because I really am curious about the whole subject of it taking guts. But I should have known, obviously, that's going to come off as me slamming, I should say, them again, because, you know, these people over there in F3 who are not a team take all the attacks as a team. But anyway.
Oh, right.
Here he goes again.
When was this? July? I think it was July. Several months ago, Muxter here caught something that Jeffrey did that we all missed. Jeffrey was ready to pounce with a clip at the ready to throw a woman named Izzy. There was a woman named Izzy. We haven't seen her in a minute, but Izzy had a show on the channel Find Fix Finish, and it was advertised as such. Thursday mornings at Coffee with Izzy. Actually, I think there was a competition here because also Thursday morning was Throat Punch Thursday with Matt Sergeant Retard. By the way, that's a smart fellow. That's a good video there. Let me see. There was Stone Vet and there was Jeffrey, and Jeffrey shares the stage with a couple other knuckleheads. Scotto, sometimes this feminine bearded guy. Much to call him the bearded lady. I can't remember his name. Oh, Spartan School of Wrestling, who, by the way, opines that when apparently he coached some sort of school sport. I don't know which, maybe wrestling, because Spartan School Wrestling. I don't know. Don't really pay that much attention.
Brilliant deduction.
Them snipe a lady called the Raging Tomato, who mentioned that when the school was closed for a holiday, the students who were a member of, I don't remember which team, high school sports. Could it be a team of 6, a team of 20? I don't know, football, basketball, diving. I don't know what kind of team her kid was in, but the coach decided to punish the kids by having them come in on 6 o'clock in the morning on a holiday. And Spartan School of Wrestling, aka the bearded lady, he said, "Now hold on, is punishing the coach too, because we have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning." Fuck you, coach. When you're talking about, let's say, a team of
language,
you're talking about 20 kids.
Jeez.
You're talking about 20 parents who are also planning on having the day off from getting the kids to school. And by the way, since it's a holiday, there's no busing, so now the parents have to get the kids to and from the practice. And these are the kind of people who make it all about themselves. But while they're making it all about themselves, they're pointing their fingers out. Their one finger out, the 3 fingers pointing back. You're narcissistic. You're self-centered. It's all about you. When really they're making it all about me. I mean, I don't know what sport. Let's say the sport is 10 people. There's 10 people on the team. That's 10 kids, 10 parents, possibly up to 10 jobs where people have to, negotiate being late because they can't put the kid on the bus, and 1 coach. Okay, if it's a bigger team, you might have an assistant coach, but you get the point. I got sidetracked. I forgot where I was. Let's go back a few seconds on Muxter.
Again, because
team.
These people over there in F3 who are.
I'm sorry, team. When Jeffrey threw Izzy under the bus, who was on another panel, going after a shared person that we all make fun of, generally specific, she said something that Jeffrey lit up right there on camera, and he played that snip just like that. And when Muxter and I commented on that, we opined about how at the ready he was to throw Izzy under the bus. And because Izzy had a show on the same channel, Find Fix Finish, we considered that a member of a, quote, TEAM team, a side. Well, when we commented on that, they did a dunking on us, or they attempted to. They ended up getting laughed at more. But one of the people in the orbit, her name is Shiz Happens. She says, "Team? What's this team? There's no teams. There's no sides." Well, obviously, if you make fun of Jeffrey, the remainder of the team get all butthurt. Hell, even the Spartan, he's not really a member of the team. He's just someone in the orbit. He got all butthurt. But let's see what Muxter has to say about
what are you talking
not
about?
a team. Take all the attacks as a team. But anyway, so somebody said to me tonight, "Oh, you got to go look at this, what they're saying over there," and what the person.
I get that a lot. And really, guys, especially those of you with my phone number, I don't need text saying, Jeffrey said this, Joshy said that, Scotto said this. I'm aware.
I want you to notice something. If you can see this, my video with opening and closing, 7 minutes and 43 seconds long. Finkel watching my video, 1 hour, 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Brevity, Finkel, brevity. I can't watch this anymore. Finkel, let me get rid of this. Let me see, let me talk to you right here on the camera, Finkel. Do original content. Don't just watch other people's videos and comment on them. Nobody does that. No one with any sense, any morals is going to just steal other people's content and comment on it. What are you doing? Just do something original, all right? Right. I gotta get out of here. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Donna, even if you didn't appreciate what I'm doing. Anybody else that watches this, thanks for tuning in. Hello, Spider Dog. Let's I was about to hit the stop button, but let's see what our old buddy Spider Dog has to say. How do you feel about Finkel kissing Todd's hand today, Muxter? All to get back at F3. Finkel decided to go prostrate himself to a xenophobic racist. Well, I didn't see it, so I don't know if your description is accurate about kissing the hand and prostrating. I did hear that he was on Todd's panel. I find it interesting that you think he was there just to get back at F3. I don't know. Did he say something like that? I mean, how is it people always make everything about them? He was over there. That has to be about us. He was on Todd's panel too. Yeah, I heard he was on his panel. I'm saying I didn't see it, so I don't know if your description of his actions is accurate. All he did was talk about F3. Okay, I just, like I say, people tend to make things about themselves. I've seen Jeff do that before. The one time they were watching one of our videos, and somebody that was on our panel asked who somebody was in the thing we were watching, and I said, "Oh, that's that guy. He's a real crazy sovereign citizen guy." And Jeff said, "I'm a sovereign citizen? I didn't know that." It's like, how do you take a sentence like that and decide I'm talking about you? And I've seen him do that kind of thing a couple of times. So I don't know, maybe you're right. Finkel went there to stab F3 in the eye. I'd have to see it, but then again, I don't really want to watch Todd's stuff even to see. Finkel, he apologized to Todd? Really? What about? What did he feel he had to apologize to him for? Please type faster. I don't want to be here forever. Said sorry for all the things he said about him. You okay? I don't know why he would do that, but that's how he feels. I know I wouldn't apologize to Todd for most of the things I said about him. I mean, I don't know if there's anything I'd apologize for. There might be. Basically, I'm just trying to get along with people these days, but then you got people stealing my original content. Like I said, who does that? Who just sits and watches other people's videos instead of making their own content? I'm sure you're with me on that, Spider Dog. YouTube is a great tool for creative people to come and make things, not just sit and watch somebody else's video and make fun of them. Anyway, kissing the hand of the bigoted racist is quite the flex. Later, if you say so. I'm still not quite sure what flex means today. Thanks for stopping in, Spider Dog. Donna, if you're still here, thanks. And anybody that watches this later, thanks. And Finkel, please take my advice. Be original. I'm out of here. Hasta la vista.
And that's the way it is.